I am Jun Xiaoyao. Thank you all for attending my 10th birthday banquet.
His grandfather was yelling silently, asking where you have been all this time. Xiaoyao, seeing his expression, got the idea that he was mad this time, and he had to placate him down later. From a distance, Jian Luoli noticed them talking, thinking about the hairstyle and clothes of Xiaoyao. She recognizes him as the one who was messing with her this afternoon. She yells in the middle of the hall. Xiaoyao starts to sweat and recognizes the girl, while thinking to make a bluff out from this situation. Xiaoyao started to act in front of her and calls her a beautiful lady, catching Luoli off guard. While acting cute and handsome, he inquires, "Have we met before?" Witnessing Xiaoyao's acting, she was so confused that she started to think that this cute face couldn't be him, since the masked person was an eyesore, thinking that she must have mistaken him for someone else. Looking at her reaction, Xiaoyao was swept away thinking she might be an expert. Shenji thinks about Luoli's old habits of acting up when she sees something cute. On the other hand, Zhan Tian was shocked, thinking something might have happened between them. With a big smile on his face, he slaps Xiaoyao's back while saying, "Not bad, kid." Zhan Tian then says, "Although you have already met, but let me introduce you, Xiaoyao. This is the gem of Wang family, Miss Luoli, and she is also your fiancée." Xiaoyao was so confused that he couldn't say anything, while Luoli was in a shock. Xiaoyao, while making a confused face, tries to think of a way to escape this arranged marriage. Then he decides to make the young lady dislike him, by telling her that he is the one who was messing with her this afternoon. Thinking this plan of his might work, he then faces Luoli, while Luoli was reaching into her pocket in search of something. She takes out a golden bead and places it on the hand of Xiaoyao. With a cute face, she tells him that it's an elixir made from the water of youth. She then tells him to eat it so that his face doesn't change, and otherwise he won't be cute anymore. Xiaoyao thinks that she is not in good condition. He again started to think of an idea to break the engagement. He then looks at Jun Linglong, who is standing behind the crowd. He points his finger at her, and using signs, he tells her to step forward quickly and say that we already promised to each other. He then says that I will pay you and asks for the fee. His signs give Linglong a big shock. She then refuses and says that she still wants to live. Xiaoyao says, "You are my attendant. It's your duty to follow my orders." Linglong then says, "I'm sorry, I choose to resign." This makes Xiaoyao really angry, blaming her that she wants to see the show. All the guests start to congrats them, saying it's a match made in heaven. Xiaoyao was not convinced and thinks that no one cares that he is only 10 years old, contemplating, "Please anyone break this progression." Zhang Yun suddenly slams on the table, and furiously announced that he does not agree to this marriage. Xiaoyao felt relief hearing these words coming out of someone. Zhang Yun master warns him not to mess around, but he replies, "I don't mess around." Zhan Tian yells at him, "Silly, when will it be your Yi family's turn to interfere in the Jun family's marriage?" Xiaoyao stops his grandfather and walks towards Zhang Yun. He greets Zhang Yun and asks for his name. The boy introduces himself as the member of Yi family, Yi Zhengyun. Xiaoyao says that Master Yi should know, since ancient times for things like this, you have to show your strength. In other words, Xiaoyao was challenging Zhengyun for a duel. In confusion, Zhengyun utters, "The divine child of the Jun family wants to compete with me," and he agrees to duel Xiaoyao. Outside the hall, the guests were talking about their duel and how it will be a good show to watch. Zhuangzhan approached Jun Zuowang and says to her, "I heard that you deliberately came out of seclusion, just to attend Brother Xiaoyao's 10th birthday." She sarcastically replies, "After all this clan brother can defeat you at the age of 3, I was curious." This remark upsets Zhuangzhan. He thinks while looking at Jun Wanji, compared to her, what was even stranger was this person. With his personality, he would come to this of banquet. In the courtyard outside ballroom, two opponents face each other. A master says, "Boys, please be sure to stop in time." Zuowang releases his chi. After saying, "Don't worry," he launches an attack towards Xiaoyao. Xiaoyao was surprised to see his speed. The crowd talks about Zuowang's potential that he lived up to his name. Xiaoyao raised his left hand, striking Zuowang to deflect the coming attack. Zuowang decides to use his other hand to attack, but Xiaoyao dodged his attack, making a scared face. Zuowang tries again, but Xiaoyao dodged the next attack too. He then aimed for his head, but Xiaoyao dodges again. After series of attacks, both of them catch their breath, maintaining a distance. Zhuowang can't seem to understand how Xiaoyao is evading his attacks. Xiaoyao was happy because to the outsiders he seems to barely holding back Shuowang's attacks, but in reality Zhuowang can't touch him at all. Zhuowang looks at Luoli and was a bit shocked. She was amazed by Xiaoyao's capabilities. Zhuowang became jealous, while thinking, I must not lose in front of Miss Luoli. He unleashes more of his chi of real star body. Xiaoyao was in haze thinking, this looks a bit bad. Zhuowang gathers his chi into his palm and launches an attack on Xiaoyao, challenging him to dodge this attack. Xiaoyao, seeing attack coming to him, cries saying, I am done.